back in Week 11. The Panthers dominated their first matchup against the Saints. Can New Orleans avoid the sweep? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Great effort there. 53 yards. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. He can... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Room here to run. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. And running with power here. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown. Terrace Marshall, 93 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big pick up there on the scramble. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. McCaffrey, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
But, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate.
They'll look to throw now on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And bulldoze. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Come on, let's
A big play there on the keeper. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Panthers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. Demarcus Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, able to avoid him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the scramble. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds.
Let's go. That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Again, they go with a fullback armor. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And they'll burn the timeout. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots and be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Well, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. 2nd down and 3. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take the block. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big pickup there on the scramble.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Panthers.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting close. They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Space to run past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Their mobile, agile quarterback. 32 yards. And thanks to the interception. They'll set up a throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. Now back to throw.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it,
and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers. Looking to throw. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a...
They'll look to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 4. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and